course, as you just saw, the first possession of the game was a badly missed shot there by Garrison Matthews. Here's the first try for them. Dylan Brooks, who did not.
Good sign there, right on cue. Jaren Jackson Jr. picks up an early foul, and good hustle there from Jayshawn Tate.
Well, Triple J is KPJ cuts and slips any other player in the league, and the guy he just fouled, Jayshawn Tate, number 2 in the league in total fouls. Is now to Wood, the ball fake, resets, the extra pass to Green, the kick out to Matthews, he doesn't take it, now Kevin Porter Jr. will. I guess if I had to pick out a workout partner for Steven Adams on the Grizzlies, perhaps it's probably Desmond Bane. Those two guys bench press together. And there you go. And this time the Grizzlies are able to
outspace them.
Zaire Williams with the basket. He started in place of Dylan Brooks when the Grizzlies were here 2 weeks ago. Wood. And that got deflected. Right idea, bad execution. 2-on-1, and Adams runs 3 blocks in that last game here. 9 of 11 from the floor as that rims in. Backfires up the corner 3 around and out. Melton back to slow-mo.
Rockets can't get short.
Rockets have not shot the 3 well against the Grizzlies this season. Here's Melton, and his 3 goes down, and $100 every time we say tonight rather than today or this afternoon. It's hard on us as well. Here goes Green to the basket and one. Clark is on the floor. He'll defend Şengün here. Here's Schroeder. His elbow kick.
For him because you have to respect his speed.
Ooh. On that tee for the rim hang after the dunk. Come on, let the kids play.
Yeah, hey.
Oh. Dylan Brooks back in, thought about taking the 3 off the inbounds. Now steps in and takes the 20-foot 2 at the end there.
It was a good oh no. It was oh no he didn't. It was oh no he missed.
Oh, in Memphis as Porter misses, tries to get it back but can't.
Got to get back on defense.
They harass you defensively though, and they attack the rim to get back and put up a wall. Brooks working baseline and comes on the other version of 40 minutes of hell.
Yeah. Memphis and Dallas, defensively very for Şengün.
And ended up backing down the best shot blocker in the league. It's Jaren Jackson Jr.
JJ's probably thinking about that.
A little bit reluctant with his 2 early ones. Wants to play more than 13 minutes today, which is what he played the last time these 2 teams met.
They have to find a way to create action against this stingy defense of the Grizzlies.
Brooks drops it back to Clark court. Outside of, say, Bane and Conchar, who's out there, they don't have a ton of reliable perimeter threats, but this is where they kill you. The turnovers, deflection, tightens up. Foul line, and Lewis
from playing. The early games are always tough because you change your routine. It's not just getting up early, your routine is off.
Schroeder.
But finally get some stops here.
Melton Jones would come in, and that one was thrown away, intercepted there by Martin. Rockets have numbers. Here's Christopher, KJ Martin.
And sometimes against a team like Memphis, you have to run into your secondary options. It may not be a layup, but it's a pick and roll, a pin down, right on cue. That's the secondary look. Okay, we don't have a layup, but you have to guard the pick and roll, and Schroeder gets a wide open look.
That end.
Do not want to start standing against this team.
Rockets have missed some shots pretty badly here in this first half. There's Anderson, goes glass, and
he dropped them with his hand. Look, that's a push-off. He did it again.
Rubs off that Anderson screen, works on Tate, now got fouled, and goes very good.
Huge piece of what's going on here in Memphis.
Schroeder beat him off the dribble and then had it deflected. Somehow saved it back to KJ Martin.
Put her off the bench unit here, sparking things up for the Rockets.
I mentioned how good Memphis' bench has been this year, a leading 3 for Jones. Or maybe he was just playing possum on Jones, but he missed the layup there. And there's the lob. The Rockets don't get back. He was Matthews, then goes into Adams, and then Adams whips it out to Williams. And his 3 is short, but Jones. Jump pass Williams, extra pass Bane, fakes the 3, back across to an open Jones. Terrific ball movement. It's on their first possession.
One of the big keys to this game is the details, and
You got to be detail-oriented now.
Good recovery by Wood. One of the box office guys you got to go to in the league, and John Morant, who is a must-watch.
That's not in. Steven Adams is too good of a defender. Move the ball, set a pick, roll to the rim, you know, just get him all out of sorts. Play into his hands.
Because he had a bowl of nails for breakfast this morning. And now Wood able to beat him off the dribble, get your
Fakes or crossovers up top. He's one of the league's better defenders in the paint. Oh, wow. The interchanges are what you're looking for out of the secondary break, but you got to create some type of action here if you're the Rockets.
Yeah, a lot of stagnation. Pat Beverly being sort of the tip of that spear. Man, has he ever been for the Timberwolves. They're playing great.
Craig, he's been pedestrian in his ball game because of foul trouble, but this team really relies on Jay-Sean.
Ball.
If this game could speed up, it would really help Jalen Green out. He's not having a bad ball game, but the speed could really help him.
Bane had Şengün on
the tools and gifts, but he just hadn't played a lot of basketball. He wasn't your, typical top 5 pick in the draft. Ben, you don't fit the culture here in Memphis. They have created a dynamic.
5-hole to Şengün. It's the...
They know they're going to need each other, and Dennis trying to communicate it without field. That was a travel.
Oh, look out, the guy with the screen change.
Giving it to Jalen or just throwing it up, but, did the right thing.
Bad pass, Rockets again running out. Here comes Şengün. The length of the fly.
The Rockets have not had, probably since Patrick Beverly.
Finds Melton. Oh, and he... Şengün, the step and fly.
Alperon talked about it in the first half to get going, to really help this team.
Skip pass, Melton.
There he follows through. That was pretty clear.
That happened right in front of Pelly Brothers, too. Bing gets the lay. KPJ's back out there, finds Martin. His 3 no good. Şengün with the rebound. Over the shoulder to Porter for the slam. Trying to find Şengün, instead threw it to Bane. Jump pass ahead to Clark. Now to Milton. He'll let it fly. He's had a good quarter in this. Doing with his 9th rebound. Ahead to Schroeder. Into Martin.
Martin Jr. with a full head of steam.
And Jaren Jackson Jr. leads the NBA in total blocks back into the building. The Grizzlies come back down and nail a huge 3.
And keep in mind, for a while, Grizzlies were that young team that was playing also a lot of talent. And, they're really putting it together here now. Memphis just makes everything so tough. Every pass, every catch, every possession.
And they're 13-2 this year without John Morant. They got some ballers all up and down their roster. The run continues. You know what they say, if you ain't cheating, you ain't cheating.
You're right, Craig. Get up!
Jackson Jr. to Bane, that
lane. So, you got to tighten up everything that you do against this defense.
The leak out, and here's Knicks. College team got St. Peter. That's like Kentucky. How about that score?
They're going to be in trouble. They don't mind missing shots because they know that they pride themselves getting back defensively and doing a lot of those little things.
Drafted smartly, they've acquired players smartly, and they got a roster that fits. They're young, they're talented as AJ Martin, right?
Everybody's not great. Sometimes you can just be a good player. There's nothing wrong with being a good NBA player. Athletic, and he gets credit for it, man. Melton knows his role. He's confident. Get a chance to jam one home.
Due to some early foul trouble, was come on strong now with 15 points, 7 rebounds, 4 assists.
Worked actually very well, I think, in the second meeting of the two teams. Got some burn. There's some injuries there. He'll put you in early in the next game. Great shooter. You got to respect him there, Craig.
Just because he went to UCLA?
No, he's a good ball player. Has a nice shot, man. I'm telling you.
John Sharp.
You know, this is a time where you can, you know, show coach, hey, man, I need to be playing earlier in the game. So give me an opportunity. There must be something between he and Williams where John was quite tickled.
Nick
and really moving in slow motion. Not sure what he was doing. Was he going to go to dunk or lay that pass up?